There's an ancient secret society of spiritual masters who have been guarding one of humanity's most powerful secrets for over 3,000 years. In this short video, I'm going to reveal how this secret brotherhood finally allowed their teachings to be shared with the world. Because once you understand what these monks have been protecting, you'll realize that everything you believe about manifestation and spiritual power has been deliberately hidden from you. Because the real truth about manifestation isn't in some book or course, it's in a specific brainwave frequency that the Nidra Abundance Council has been studying for centuries. And I can tell you with absolute certainty that this isn't just ancient mysticism. In fact, in this short video, I'm going to share how modern brain imaging technology finally proves exactly why the Nidra Abundance Council's methods work so consistently. This is actually about a precise state of consciousness that exists between waking and sleeping, known as the third state of consciousness, which means the power to manifest abundance isn't something you need to learn or develop. It's a natural ability your brain already possesses. And once you understand how to access this sacred state, you'll be able to manifest faster and easier than you ever imagined possible. No complex spiritual practices required. No years of meditation needed. Because what I'm about to share over the next few minutes works for anyone. And while I know these claims might sound extraordinary, just wait until I show you the revolutionary brain research that validates everything the Nidra Abundance Council has been teaching, because you'll see that science has finally caught up to what these monks have known for millennia, that you are capable of accessing this divine manifestation state, which means you have the opportunity to join an ancient lineage of manifestation masters, measurable brainwave signature. And if it had a signature, there had to be a way to induce it. Master Sable must have sensed my thoughts. His eyes twinkled as he said something I'll never forget. Perhaps this is why you were led to us, Michael. Science and spirituality were never meant to be separate. They are two paths to the same truth. And while we spent hours discussing everything Master Sable knew, I broke it down to explain it in simple terms. So as I was saying, most people don't realize this, but there are actually 3 states of consciousness, not just 2. We all know about being awake, and we all know about being asleep. But there's a mysterious third state that exists between them, what ancient spiritual masters called the space in between, or what's become known as the divine Nidra zone, which is where you can manifest abundance into the physical realm right here on Earth. This isn't just some mystical concept either. Modern neuroscience is now confirming that this unique state of consciousness does, in fact, exist. It's a precise point where your brain waves shift from the active beta waves of wakefulness through the transitional theta waves and then into the deep delta waves of sleep. Here's why this matters so much. This divine Nidra zone is the only state where your physical consciousness can directly connect with the spiritual realm. It's literally the intersection point between the material and divine worlds, the gateway through which abundance and manifestation flow into your life. Think of it like this. Your conscious mind is like the surface of the ocean, where all the waves and turbulence exist. Your deep sleep is like the ocean floor, dark and disconnected from above. But the divine Nidra zone is like the middle of the ocean, the space in between, that mysterious twilight zone where 2 worlds meet. But here's the problem that's keeping you stuck. Modern life has made it nearly impossible to enter this crucial state naturally, because your brain is constantly bombarded by artificial light, electromagnetic frequencies, and stress hormones that disrupt your natural brainwave patterns. It's like trying to tune into a faint radio signal while driving through a city filled with powerful radio towers. The interference is just too strong. Your brain literally cannot find and hold on to those specific frequencies needed to enter the divine Nidra zone. This is why manifestation feels so hard. And it's why abundance seems to flow to others but not to you. Because without accessing this specific state of consciousness, you're essentially trying to manifest with 2/3 of your spiritual antenna switched off. And the tragic part? Most meditation practices only get you partway there. Sure, they might help you relax, but they don't guide you into that precise state where the physical and spiritual realms intersect. So what to do then? Well, the key to accessing abundance lies in something scientists call frequency resonance, which is your brain's natural tendency to match and mirror external frequencies it's exposed to. Think of it like this. When you strike a tuning fork near another tuning fork, the second one will automatically begin vibrating at the same frequency. Well, your brain waves work in exactly the same way. When your brain is exposed to specific sound frequencies, it naturally begins to produce brain waves that match those frequencies. And this is where the breakthrough happens. By precisely calibrating specific sound frequencies, we can literally guide your brain into the exact state needed to enter the divine Nidra zone. It's like having a master key that unlocks the gateway between physical and spiritual realms every single time. Right now is a defining moment in your life. There are two paths that lie in front of you at this moment, and you have a choice to make. You can choose the first path, which is the path you've been on your whole life. But if you stay on that path, nothing is going to change. And for the first time in your life, you have another legit option. So knowing what you know now, why would you choose to stay on that path? If you're someone who truly wants a better life for you and your family, you'll choose the second path, the one ancient monks took thousands of years ago. And truth is, you've already made that decision, or you wouldn't have watched this far. So let's take the secret info I shared with you today about how you'll manifest unlimited wealth and abundance in your sleep and make this reality for you. But again, I must warn you, don't leave this page until you've secured your very own personal copy of Nidra Abundance Code, because there's a good chance it won't be here another day. So click that button below and start your life transformation today. Your future self will be glad you did. Still here, I see.